Hey guys, welcome to Jumada channel. As you know, we talk about EB2-NIW, and today I just want to enlighten you about the travel ban, the implication on EB2-NIW and EB1. And it's not a good news at all. It's a very sad news, but we need to understand how this affects the application, especially for the prospective migrants and for those who are already inside. Without much ado today, I'll walk you through. Let's go. The new administration signing a new executive order restricting um, 19 countries from entering the US, citing security reasons and an inadequate vetting process. This policy echo and travel bans implementation during the first time of President Donald Trump, and he has reoccurred again. The ban implication, and because you know here we talk about EB2 and NIW, the implication on EB2 and EB1 are what we just need to clarify and let us know how it's going to impact. It's not a good news. It's a news that it's disheartening, but for now there's nothing we can do than to cooperate and work with the government. The country that are affected by fully banned, there are 12 countries that are fully banned, no entry to US regardless of the purpose of visa. And the nations affected are Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, Democratic Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. And this takes effect from 12 a.m. on 9th of June 2025, giving people minimum time for adjustments of their plan. So there are seven other countries that were outrightly, partially restricted. There are Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. This category of people have the visa they can apply for. They can apply for certain visa, and some of them they may not be able to. They will go through longer processing, case by case determination, and a lot of scrutiny before they can get some visa. So, negative impact on EB2 NIW. That's what we want to talk about. This is really a lot of impact. It will make the visa is a merit by merit visa, but because those country has been mentioned, barred from entering the country, they will not be allowed. Even though you have your EB2 NIW, you have been interviewed, you have been granted approval, and you're still outside America. From 9th of June, you cannot enter into America, even though your EB1 or EB2 is approved from those back country. If you have your interview, consular might decide to suspend the interview based on the executive order, or they might decide to process or cancel the. It depends on the consular discretion. But even though you are granted interview and approval, you cannot enter into the country. Then there's going to be those people that have already submitted their application. Because of this announcement, there's going to be increase in scrutiny. For instance, the people from Sudan, if they are the government reason for putting it on by is lack of vetting. I think they don't believe in the documentation that come from the country. So it's going to take a longer scrutiny for even the case officer, or they might request RFE, request for more evidence, or begin to do longer background check. Like, EB2 and W is for 30 days background check, but they might take longer time. And there's a limited exemption in the EB2 or EB1 category that, okay, because of this, they can enter the country. It's actually limited. Because it's a case by case like the strategic option for the people in those countries. You can leverage if you're a dual citizen. For instance, if you're a Sudanese and you are from you have a citizenship of Saudi Arabia, you can use citizens of Saudi Arabia to travel to the country. And then the people that are already inside, if you're already inside on a valid visa, even if you're from those countries, you can pursue adjustment of status right within. It's going to still be legal as you talk to a good attorney because you're already inside. It might not impact you as much as those people coming to enter. And then you need to really seek professional advice and guidance on all this legal policy because it has an implication. So, for a long time policy implication, the court may decide that okay, this is, you know, of professional value than ban. It depends on the court. Some people might be challenging it in court, but a lot of thought has been put into this ban that they have put a lot of check and balances to say even if one is not relevant, is still valid. there might be policy amendments because potential exemption for some critical profession that government have cited as priority. And then there may be data on the economic impact or effort of advocates or group or potential. That might be long-term implication. We don't know now. We don't know. But for some fields, because the EB2 and EB1 are, merit visa, for some fields that government have already said that they are priority, like medical research, artificial intelligence, clean energy, if your application is already pending, you could be approved based that you are critical. But the fact that you are approved, you still have to wait until the ban is lifted, except any other thing coming. According to the government has already said that after 90 days, there's going to be a review, depending on the executive reports they get. After 180 days, there's going to be a review. And this review can make some country to be removed from the list, and it can make some country to be added to the list. For instance, Egypt has been cited with an incident and they're on the watch, and they can be moved from just watch list even into either ban or restricted. So it's not a good news today, but it is what it is. These are the government of US and they are taking care of the country, and this is what they said they want. The only prayer we can pray is that for those of you that are out there waiting for interview, your interview will be up to 1 year. Before that 1 year, your country might have been removed from the list, and before you know it, you might be able to come in. So don't be disheartening that, oh, this thing has happened. There's always a miracle. Just stay positive and believe that if this is what God wants you to be to come to America, it will actually come to pass, you know. And thank you. I hope to bring better news some other time. Thank you for staying with me today. Share, like, and subscribe. Stay with me. Take care, and God bless.